This was so cheekily done. I really liked this piece. The quick shots, the very deliberate framing, um, all done with a little bit of a wink and a nod, and uh, that lovely darkness permeating the piece as well, where there's just that friction, that's something that there's something's not quite right here, and it made for a really lovely twist at the ending because it started out quite innocent and sweet and like a cute little sexy 1950s movie, so that when we got that slightly menacing ending.
I love all the close-up shots, especially with the knife to make it an emphasis to what her true intentions were. I didn't know if she was gonna stab the guy, but I knew that killing was on her mind. So I thought that was great. I love the vignette shot of the wine because I don't know, it's like I knew the wine was gonna mean something, but I didn't know exactly what. I really like the change in the vibes and the music when he starts choking and then he drops dead and the music kind of goes back to normal. I thought that was a really cool shift. I thought that was great. And I think the actress did a great job of like showing that through her facial features. So I loved it. And I really love the twist of him also poisoning her. I feel like basically it was given to us with the vignette, but for some reason I just wasn't believing it. I wasn't buying. I'm like, he's not going to kill her too. It's just her. But then she did. She died. So I thought this was great.
Just everything about it, the aesthetic, the sound, the way it starts, the way it ends, the performances, especially by our leader Lena Marie Gonzalez, if I'm getting that right, I think it is. Um, it's just very charming. Absolutely makes the piece that much more compelling. Just watching her mannerisms and her going through those different beats. The again the aesthetic, the black and white choice, and the music really paired well with this sort of bizarre setting. Bizarre in a sense that we're not really sure what's going on. It's mundane in that it's just a home and it's two people sitting at a table. That could be set up for a sort of just plain talking head boring situation, but this is not that at all. It uses that to great effect. It gets us in and introduces us to the characters, and we get right to it. So it was really well put together.
I think the filmmakers were really brave to do this in black and white. And it was such an interesting choice because there was something about this film that, even with the music that was, I guess it was kind of like a 1920s, it had this old fashioned feel to it, but at the same time, it was very modern. So I liked the fact that they did it black and white, and it was very, very intriguing. The story was there, beginning, middle, and end. I understood what they were telling. And I thought that they did a great job with their cinematography. I liked their tones in the black and white, and their camera work was done really well.
Really entertaining and fun video slash film. This was just so much fun. I love the black and white. I love the close-ups, and the sound design was great because I think the sound really did play a big role in this, with the knife and the telephone and all of that. I thought the eyeliner with the knife was a really nice touch. Good subtle music, and really it set the tone for this as well. Really good acting and interesting sort of split screen at one point. Just a great twist as well. I honestly wasn't sure if that's where it was going to go. It kind of had me guessing. So
I thought that overall it was really like a fun story to watch, and I thought that it was like ironic in a sense because both of them obviously had planned to poison the other person, and she wasn't eating food and he wasn't drinking the wine, and they both went in there thinking the exact same thing, which just kind of shows you maybe to a certain extent even how in tune they were, because they really were thinking the same. And I just really like it. I thought that it was like a really interesting way to do something like that. I think that we've seen this somebody poisoning their partner a lot. Like it's fairly like a fairly common storyline, but I think that this was like a fun, different way to approach it, with it being basically like a double murder, but like no one outside of that apartment is really going to truly know what happened there and how everything kind of happened and went down. And at the end of the day, like they both had planned this murder, but neither one of them, they both failed and succeeded at the same time. And I think that that's just such a fun concept and an interesting way to kind of have your movie, both the characters succeeding and failing at the same time. I really like that.